So this is the image or a brilliant image that says hate is not born, it is made. It's from informationwarfare.com, and it shows a lab experiment where fear hits a beaker of ignorance, which then condenses into hate. So ignorance is the raw material. When we say raw material, that is lack of knowledge, lack of exposure to the other, or there is an absence of critical thinking. And then fear is the catalyst. When we say catalyst, that is a substance that increases the rate of chemical reaction, okay, without changing its form. Okay, so fear is the catalyst. So dito na bubuo, dito na bubuo yung propaganda, trauma, or misunderstanding because of that fear. Okay, so hate is the byproduct. So it becomes a dangerous substance that poisons dialogue, society, and democracy. All right. So let me give you an example. For example, there is a stereotype. Okay, so there is a stereotype that says that students from Bagong Silang are rude. So this is just an example, okay? Okay, so since students hear that people from a certain barangay is rude, and you haven't met anyone from that background or you haven't studied it properly, so what will happen is without critical thinking skills, you don't question the source or the misinformation. Okay, so just accept the misinformation as a fact. Okay, all right. Now, as a teacher, personally, what I do is I always teach my students to practice critical thinking. So, di ba sa research natin, meron tayong tinatawag na data. So, you cannot claim something without presenting any data or without presenting evidence. So, bago tayo maniwala sa isang information, we have to look for the source. Okay? So, pwedeng yung nagsabi nun, may na-meet siyang isang tao na nakatira sa Bagong Silang and they are really rude. But we cannot stereotype, or we cannot generalize it, na lahat ng taga-Bagong Silang ay bastos. Okay, so I will repeat, that is just an example. Okay, so we have to look for the data. Is there any evidence or any research that says that Bagong Silang or the residents or the students who reside in Bagong Silang are rude? Okay, so there must be an evidence. There must be a statistical data or data that would prove your claim. Okay, another example is in the classroom setting. You have a friend and then your friend hates someone. And then they would tell you, or he or she would tell you, masama ugali niyan. How would you know that masama ang ugali, no? Did you experience it yourself? If not, then you should not be brainwashed by that information. Okay? Sabi nga dun sa akin nabasa, don't let anyone brainwash you into hating someone who has done nothing to you. So other people's problems are not yours. So kung hindi mo problema and you haven't experienced it, then you should not hate that someone. Okay? So that is how hate was formed or how hate was made. So galing pala siya sa fear. So what causes or what are your fears that causes you to hate someone? Answer that and follow me.